look at that one before I pick it up. Like a little tulip. Beautiful. Fast meet and greet time. We got this one here. And you got this one. It's filled. This little thing. See how chunky it is? You got this here. That one right there. A little toffee. And you have this one here. Haven't pulled out yet. Let's put these in the backpack. All right, hopefully we get a bunch more today. We're just barely starting out, so let's get to it. Happy Saturday to you. We're out again. Yeah, sometimes I want to let you know, part of the fun of rockhounding is just going places that you've never been before. Sometimes it's easier to just kind of keep on going to the places that you've been. And then sometimes also going to places that are already marked. But I tend to venture out into hills. And anyway, sometimes it's nothing. We're slowly getting into something. Check out that. Slowly getting into something. And it's always fun, exciting when you stumble across a new area that you've never been before and you start seeing stuff appear. It's like Christmas and you're seeing all this stuff that you can unwrap. This one's a huge one. At least the front of it is. Yeah, when I'm up here and I start stumbling across things, that's when I get really excited. This one's not too bad. And I seen, let's go, stay live. You can stay with me. Oh, look, there's something here. Get that weed off of there. We'll put that in the mix. And this is going to weight us down. We still got a ways to go because I want to hike all over these hills. All right, let's go over here. You start seeing some bots starting to show. Oh, that's kind of cool. Interesting shape. That one there. I'll put that with the other ones. There's another one right here. That could make pretty pictures. We found, looks like this little, what this is lava, rhyolite, and it has iron in it. But you can see, look at all that stuff right there. Right, it's going through all this rock here. It's going up this way. I did see, oh, here's another one right here. That's a nice one. That one will be going home with this, look. I should take a picture of that before I pull it. We'll get it close. All right, let's look at the blue. Smoky. This is a smoker. Smoky. All right, continue around and see. In fact, why don't you just walk around with me? It's kind of windy up here, so hopefully the sound is not too bad. Let's put this with our stash. And see, there's another one right there. That one's got some white spots on it, right there. We'll leave that for a second. I'm gonna come around and take pictures so I'll see that. There's another white one right there. Oh, just walk around for a second. All right, well, it's changing rock style right here. You can see it. All right, let's head around. Here's a good rock to show you how the little gas bubbles in the lava get replaced with bots. This whole big thing right here. Monster. Holy macaroni. Maybe we should bring the hammer over and do whack-a-mole on that one. A little smaller one. I found this a second ago. And see right here where all the gas bubbles bubbled up in the lava rock. All right, we are continuing. I'm going to go this way. I left my backpack that way, but we're going to go around this way. Then we're going to hike up that hill, up here, and start heading up the mountain and then across. There's a nice one right there. Look at that. Little Dorito. See if we can get a light through it. It is like a little Dorito chip. I'll take it every day. And that one will take. Where did the other one go? Oh, I'm losing them. Oh, here it is. Okay, I got it. All right, continue on. We shall. This whole hillside is looking promising. You see here, another bubbler. We are going to leave that one behind. It is decent though. Got a blob in the middle. The blobster. Rock blobster. All right, around we go. And I'm liking this yellowy red rock. Another one of the amber ones right here. And I saw this one I thought was kind of interesting. This little small bubble. And what did I see over here? Oh, another. We'll have to leave. That's just too big. Maybe I'll come up another time and pick it up. But for now, we know exactly where it's at. Another. Ouch. Kneeling on a rock. That's always fun. It'll go in the backpack. And let's keep on rocking. This one we're going to leave behind. It's too big. Oh, look at this. This is kind of cool. Kind of different. I ain't taking this one. I ain't gonna do it. It's gonna be left here. If I get desperate another time, I will come back for you. Gotta film this. Look at that bubble line. There's one bubble right there. In this stuff that's almost getting to be obsidian, but it's not. Oh, that's cool. Look at this. It's crystals in there. Yeah, it's See it just percolating in this rock. Really? All right, on we go. Gotta film this one because I'm going to leave it. One day I'll come back for you, but not now. All right, let's look at these. Look at all those grapes. It's shiny, look at that. Then I saw this thing here. Like druzy all over it. A little frost. See, there's a snow line right here. You got the frost. In the backpack, you go. Another one I'm going to leave behind because my backpack is getting full. It is a pretty huge rock. But one day, I'll come back for you. Ooh, look at that. That's cool right there. See that glow inside there? Right there. It's got a glow in there. Like somebody left the light on. All right, we'll put you up over, give you a little shade over there. All right, we're gonna look around a little bit, but I'm gonna put a little picture of what was happening back in the day where the bubbles and the water was coming up through here, through this lava rock, and formed all these little bubbles with chalcedony in them. Look at that one there. Iron rich. It's got little speckles on it. Anyway, you can see, you walk through areas and you'll just know, because it's, you can tell it was bubbling. Because look, all the bubbles in that rock and all the stuff that is forming on it. Oh, that's kind of cool, look at that. All right, let's walk around here. Walk with me. You can see what I'm seeing. There's another one right there. Right there. Let's take a picture. Let me get close. Snap the picture. Okay. Take that one. See, that one's really bubble. A lot of iron in this area. All right. Rock on. Look at that one there. That one's cool. Get out of there, weed. Right. Meet and greet time. Got this one. And you got this little. And this one here. And then this one here. That one will go, and some of these little ones, these ones, they can stay. All right, rock on. Look at the pattern in that rock. All right, let's meet and greet time. That's kind of a cool pattern right there. Might do whack-a-mole on that one. Crystals happening there. And then you got this thing. Oh, that's got a crystal, kind of crystals. All right, this one. All right, on we go. Check out this one. That'll be going in the backpack for sure. All right, we are in half-hearted geode land. I can show you some. This one here. See in the shade. Yeah, that one. This was kind of interesting. Halfway between chalcedony and trying to turn into a crystal. This one's really sparkly. See if we can get the sparkle in the sun. See it? You see the sparkle? See if it'll sparkle in the shade. Probably not. Anyway, all these rocks are kind of popping open to kind of geode type stuff in there. I'm not super good, but I'm going to take some home with me. In fact, there's one. Where is it? This one here. I might just chop that one with my saw and see if there's a perfectly hollow little crystal in there. We'll find out, won't we? All right, tuning out. I just smashed that one open. You can see they're open, little bubbles, but nothing fantastic. I did see this one though. I thought that was kind of cool. Pretty on that one. They had another one. That'll go in the backpack. All right, we are in a new area. There's a piece right there. Not too bad. See in the shade. Then you had this one. All right, put that in the backpack. And let's see, look around. Oh, look, there's one of those geode little ball. That one we need to probably take home and cut. Put that in there. My backpack is getting full. And I found this thing. That one's gotta go. And over here, that one. My backpack is getting really full. that's pretty. Got little crystals in there. All right, continue on. This area is really interesting. Starting to get into crystals. Chalcedony to crystals. Yeah, that is very interesting. You see the crystals in there. Starting to take over. Oh, that's kind of a cool one right there. Look at the shape of that. Oh man, there's a lot up here. Look at that. Colored in that. Get crystals in that one. I'm loving it. Starting to get into area I really like. Check out those crystals. All right, we are going to look around more. All right, let's look at these. Yeah, this one. Yeah, this one. Purple dust on it. Yeah, this one. Got crystals on the one side. And chalcedony on the other side. Like a little seat right there. Little chair. And you got this one. All right, keep on rocking. All right, it is meet and greet time again. Check out that one. Pink. That is sweet. Almost flesh color, look at that. Then you have another smaller one. Nice. And you got a little guy. Then starting to get to crystals. Crystals are starting to take over. I'm liking that. And then you thought that was good enough. Check out this one. It's really crystals taking over. Crystals are taking over that one there. This thing really sparkles in the sun. When the sunlight is out, here comes the sun. Here comes the sun. Doodle-doo-doo. All right. Backpack is to the brim. Get a little video of that. Different. Woo-wee. Backpack is getting full, and yet I keep on seeing pieces show up. That one's got to go. Let me back up. Beep. Come on, back up. Yeah, one more. That's it. Just let me stop. All right, there you go. There's backed up. Got that one. And this one is turning to crystals. Chalcedony. is now crystallifying. Nice. And we are running out of back space. I thought this was kind of cool. Ooh, it's looking at us. Hello there. Right. This is going to be a windy meet and greet. Little geode. And you got this. You got this. And then last of all is this. Very sparkly. Starting to get into some crystals. Sweet. More sun. Get some sparkle on it. All right, we are hiking up another random hill, mountain or wherever, out of quite a ways from where we were. And then we're back into the pattern rock. Then even more pattern. Look at that one. I'll be taking that with me. Nice. Then you got the Big Mac. I'll take that one too. I think it's kind of fun. Kind of fun. Don't you think? All right. We are going this way. Maybe go up the mountain a little bit, then come around this way and then back. All right, we are in bubbly rock land. You got that one. You got this one. Then you can kind of see them breaking apart. This one here had a little bit of quartz in it. And there's a bigger one right there. Oh, I got a twist. Ah. That looked like it was maybe the top to that thing at one time, maybe. Like that, something. Anyway, yeah. Getting some geode type stuff in here. Who knows what we'll find. That's the random thing about going up this hill. Because you can see in the rock down there, there's a bunch of it. And then more of it right here. All in this little rock. Okay, I'm gonna go slow. Try not to make you sick. Oh, and there's another bubble. We are going this way. Up the top, maybe up to the top of the mountain, then over. And then pop maybe over to that one. Maybe to the top, and then back. I do a lot of hiking. And yeah, it's kind of a mystery when you're going out. You never know what you're going to see on these mountains. So go out. I suggest you go out and hike. All right, we are to an area that's opening up. Sometimes there's an area that you can tell it starting to open up to kind of a geode type thing. But you know me, I love striped rocks. That'll be going with me. And then this thing I thought was kind of interesting. I seen this down here and I was like looking at the pattern. I thought it was interesting, so I did whack-a-mole on it. And it's like a volcanic glass of some sort. But anyhow, that was kind of cool. See, all the geodes are starting to open up. There's more of them right here. Oh, that's that's weird. I wasn't expecting that. Peanut. Interesting. You saw it live. My reaction of like, what the? Got a little band around it. That peanut got a band around it. That's interesting. But yeah, you're starting to see little geodes starting to open up. And ones that are not, like that one. We'll put a couple of those in and we'll saw them. Some of them are solid. You can see that's kind of solid in there, but I wouldn't chop that anyway. That's interesting. All right, off we go. We're going to start going through this because I can already see there's one thing over there. All right, we are in geode land. Like I say, they're not super great, but there, let me get it closer. You can kind of see what I'm talking about. They're all around here. Not that great, but you know, things could turn into better as you go. So just don't discount areas like this. You gotta look through them and see what they turn into. But there's lots of them. Lots of little geodes in here. Some better than others. Now that one's a decent one. That could go. I'll take that one. And even that one's not too bad. You got even little teeny ones. Little buttons. And there's another button. O-ring. Little worms. All right, well, let's go up here and take a look, and then we gotta go back to our backpack that way. All right, you ready to play whack-a-mole on these? Let's start with the bigger one. Put the whack-a-mole on it and see if there's something inside. Snap. Where'd the other piece go? Yeah, a little bit stuff in there, see? All right, so there's one whack-a-mole. Let's go two whack-a-mole. Whack-a-mole. Bonk. Let's see what's inside that one. There's some stuff in there. Not fantastic, but at least some stuff. All right. Should we saw them at home? Let's take the other ones to saw at home. Because we know, and maybe we'll gather a few more and see if we can get some bigger ones. Oh, there's one right there. We'll gather a few and we'll saw them at home. That would be better than whack-a-mole, I'd say. All right, so let's go look for some. Look what we see. Right there. Interesting shape. The indigenous people of America made a little spear point. Arrowhead. Kind of a different shape. Usually they have indentation in it. This one's just a straight up point to point. Imagine the people 1,000 years, could be 1,000, could be just 100 years or a couple hundred years ago, sitting down and taking a rawhide and a little bone and then chipping it, basically making all the edges so that it became super sharp. Who was that person? It's kind of fun to hold stuff that you're the only one that has a connection to that person, whoever made this. Yep, nobody else has that connection. And I'm going to bury it, because you know me, I don't take these things. I have no use for them, except for admiring them and, yeah, being able to show people the handiwork of this person that made this thing. He did a great job. Yeah, this could have been being made same time that the Egyptians were making the pyramids. Right. Safeguarded. Let's go. I dug it back up. I wanted to put some flowers, an offering to it. Anyway, now it will be gone. Gone for another 100 years or more. All right, maybe possibly 1,000. All right, meet and greet time. Not much. They kind of getting kind of a blue color to them. And then you got another one that has kind of a blue tint to it. Then you're getting a little bit of pink and red going in it. Then another with getting kind of crystals on it. We've been hiking for a couple hours. Yeah. Sometimes you've got to put in the leg work. All right. Continue up the mountain we go.